Hey YouTube, welcome back to I'm Ian, that's Sherry. We are back reacting to The Sopranos, Season 4, Episode 7, watching too much television.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're doing that tonight. We're watching too
much television. So we do on this channel a lot. But yeah, last episode dealt with a lot of suicide. I'm
still processing it because we're going right into the next episode. So it takes you sometimes after you watch the show
to think about it.
So funny, really you see a reaction then, but the reaction sometimes after
the more you
process think about it, you
realize more and more and more.
That's why when people do these comments and it's like, yeah, I see that now.
Like this is just an initial first reaction.
It's very insightful when they say that. It's like,
I mean, I'll say, with me when I edit them, I notice a lot more stuff than I noticed when I watch. And I've seen this show already once.
Yeah.
You know, this is my second time doing it with you. You've never seen any of it. So, but even like just editing, I can tell like new stuff. Notice things that I never noticed when I watched it the first time. Especially, and while we use headphones, I never watch the show with headphones. I don't watch most of my shows with headphones. I noticed a lot more background noises, like the squeaking noises. There's a lot of things that I'd never heard when I watched it. And there's meaning to those things. Like it's
like
there
the
for
music
a reason.
Playing or the music,
but there's a lot of like weird screeching or weird squeaking noises that feel awkward. It's there for a reason, you know. I feel like it's all from Tony's perspective almost of what he's, But I don't know where we're headed. I feel like Tony's headed back to a depressive state that he was in. I would say like, I don't know, after when he was envisioning that Isabella girl in his neighbor's backyard. You know, I feel like he's almost getting back into that deep depression where I feel like one more thing that happens to him, it's gonna knock him. If there's another bad thing, like the Gloria thing, I think he took that. It's his fault. He took it personal, and he was trying to do everything to deflect away from that in his own mind. In the last episode, that was everything I feel like he was doing, was to try to take away his guilt that he caused Gloria's suicide.
Right.
Which I don't believe he caused it. I believe she was headed that way no matter what. Maybe it's sped. I don't know. We can't. You can't break things down like that. With, she's her own person. She reacted to things, however. I think she was in a bad state. That's why Melfi had knew it. Melfi never explicitly said it, but she made it clear. I don't know where.
I mean, he might not have been a help to her mental health.
Oh, no, he definitely didn't improve that situation.
He didn't help her mental health. I mean, he did have that guy go to the car and tell her if... this is not going to... be dramatic. Remember?
Well, now it's almost
makes... kill yourself...
Oh, no, if you talk
Tony's
to Tony...
not going to be watching you.
Tony, Tony won't be the last person you see.
That's what for you to get... that's what he said.
That's who you'll see last.
That's exactly
what he said. It's not going to be what you want, But no, now it makes me think that... I think maybe she was really trying to push Tony to kill her. Because remember when they had that fight and she was like, kill me, kill me, kill me? Like, I think... Maybe that is what she wanted. That was her ultimate, was suicide by Tony.
It's so hard to say.
I
don't know if you can really rationalize, like when somebody's in an episode or whatever it may be, you want to call it, where, they're probably reacting a way different level than somebody else. You want to come up with all these, but it's just the way their brain processes things, and it's unfortunate.
But I don't know where we're headed. We had Karn and Furio is still kind of, I don't even understand what's happening.
She just cracks me up.
I guess she just wants him close, so she's dating her friend, and they're always going to be together. But then he makes her
jealous, but she can live vicariously.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is, I guess. It puts them always together,
She definitely crushing on him.
She's crushing on him really hard. And he assumed... the debt for Artie. So he's gonna, I guess, he sent Furier to fight that guy.
He don't play around. He
which is a side, I guess, Carmela's never seen a Fury. I don't know how she might like that. I don't know. I think she would like that, because I think that's part of what attracted her to Tony.
Maybe.
Was that darkness, that little... But maybe not. I don't know. I mean, Tony was talking about when he asked her to marry him, and that seemed pretty genuine when he was saying it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they did have a deeper. I do think they have a deep relationship. I don't know if it's romantic or whatever, but I think there's a deep connection, a deep closeness between them.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
But all right, guys, with no further ado, we are gonna watch too much television.
All right.
You woke up.
What do you hear? What do you say?
Oh, party for him.
Miami. Look at my ass. Look at this guy. You look like you're in Miami. Hey, you look like you're in Miami. Well, let's have a drink. There you go. Come on, pass it back. Okay, good. Over here. Oh, you guys. Salute. Salute.
Just a second.
If I don't see her each day,
My song.
How you doing? You okay? Just thank God that piece of shit from Youngstown finally cut to that gun.
Well, you're home now. That's the important thing. Here, get back on your feet.
Thanks, Dave. But I could have used the boost while I was gone, too. Ma with the private home care. You know, she almost lost the spot at Green Grove.
Well, you were back here 30 seconds. You already got a fistful of cash. Not to mention the no-show jobs I got for you.
You're right, Tom. I know.
Enjoy the party.
I don't think I'm supposed to, Judge.
I just made my ruling. You are required to answer.
But isn't there some law about testifying against your husband?
Excuse me?
We'll stand in recess for 15 minutes while the court confers with counsel in chambers.
Still don't know how. There's so many other people she would have to testify, though.
Yeah.
It would just.
It sounds like
I don't see how that's going to be the perfect answer.
Where are my pants?
So Ma wasn't shit in the back. We'll go get breakfast.
Oh, I bet. I'll go with you. Any investment advice?
Buy land, I guess. God ain't making any more of it. That's what Will Rogers said.
Location's the key, right?
Sometimes there's money and shit.
How do you mean?
Nothing, I don't know.
We're just talking here. Come on.
Some guy I went to school with, this black guy, told me about some scam his minister was involved with up in Harlem.
Fugazi mortgage loans or something, right?
Actually, ever hear of HUD?
Housing development, yeah.
They help minorities and low-income families become homeowners.
There are more fucking programs for these deadbeats, I swear to Christ.
Talking about some real shit boxes. Maybe they're worth like 100 grand a piece. You tie up with some non-profit organization who goes to HUD, says they intend to buy these houses from your stooge. The thing is, though,
All right, sit tight. I'm going to be a while.
I'll be over here.
He's feeling it. You can tell when somebody's crushing on you, and she don't hide it.
Hello?
Carmela, it's me, Furio.
I guess I missed you this morning. I was in the bathtub.
I leave my sunglasses in someplace. I don't know.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, well, let me have a look around.
You're kidding me.
That is just awful.
But I get the pictures from the housewarming finally.
Oh, good. Bring him next time.
I will. There's a pretty one of you.
Sweet.
Very bold.
I don't see the glasses, Fuhrer.
Wow. He doesn't remind me of someone who would cross a line.
Yeah.
He seems so able to cut feelings.
So this group you got now, the Urban Housing League, what's the story there?
Falling on hard times. Republican administration plus a proliferation of new charities post 9/11.
I took the liberty of filling Maurice in on the broad strokes.
Okay, we got a guy. Have him grab up these 4 houses on Garside Street for 125 grand a piece.
Yo, first ward.
Once we own the houses, we got an appraiser who play ball. He's gonna reappraise them in the $300,000 range. You take the phony appraisals to HUD. Tell him your urban housing league wants to buy up these shitholes.
You take it to the bank. They cut a check, and we work it up nice.
Unforeseen construction delays and repeated vandalism forced the project into dissolution. We all walk away from the houses.
My office will write a letter in strong support of your application.
Sounds about right.
Wow.
Tony, good. You're still here. Remember that time in Atlantic City? You brought Irina, your old girlfriend?
Yeah, the cystic fibrosis thing, the fundraiser.
This is awkward. Irina and I are seeing each other.
What? You're fucking kidding me.
Weird.
I've been meaning to tell you. I feel like I owe you an explanation.
What am I, her father? You're both adults. Enjoy yourself.
It's more than that. I care for her.
Okay, who's gonna sub my back?
Ugh.
Man, I love this song.
The Shy Lights. The best.
Tommy James and them damn Shondells.
See, a lot of people think that, but they're wrong. Shy Lights were on Brunswick.
See you soon.
Beautiful girl. Little Nadie. Frankly, I'm glad to have her off my payroll.
Thanks.
She was still on your payroll. What's...
Dr. Freed, you are now the legal owner.
Eat my dust, Donald Trump.
Well.
Hey, Adriana. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you go haunt a house or something?
That was a good one.
That was good. That was quick.
Heard Paulie Gualtieri's out of jail. What do I know? How does Christopher feel about that? Christopher likes Paulie. They're friends.
Sometimes.
How's he doing with his drug problem? He doesn't have a drug problem. How are you doing, Aid? Really? We're both fine. As a matter of fact, we're thinking of finally getting married.
See that church? Your great-grandfather helped build that almost 80 years ago. Talk about history here, AJ.
Oh, who gives a shit about Newark?
I'm making a point.
The
1920s, most of them right off the boat. Most Italians couldn't even find a church that wanted them. So what did they do? Did they cry? No. They took care of their own problems. They said, you don't want us in your church? Fine. We'll build our own, a better one. Every Sunday, Italians from the old neighborhood, they drive miles to come here to pray, to keep this place alive.
So how come we never do?
Now that's a really good question.
Buy land, AJ, because God ain't making any more of it.
Oh my.
Are you afraid?
Right. Like I haven't seen places like this before.
See those houses over there? I'm buying them.
Those crappy ones? Well, what for?
For an investment. What have I been saying?
I don't know.
Real estate. Buy real estate.
Favo?
Yeah, I'm Starsky and this is Hutch.
Unless you want something, motherfucker, get the fuck off our street.
Oh, the language on you. You blow your father with that mouth?
The fuck you say to my sister?
Hey, take it easy. I don't want no trouble. I'm just showing my son the old neighborhood.
Yeah, well, this is our neighborhood now. Guinea motherfucker.
I can see that.
Duh. I don't know why he would have thunk they would have had a...
So that's a crack hoe.
Your fucking crack ass off my motherfucking block.
I mean...
Do the nuptials help us or hurt us?
Well, brings them closer, obviously. And by extension, gets her closer to Tony.
They have kids. That's even more pressure. The Littos never had kids.
This is why. Yeah. This is like people's lives. We're just...
So what do we do, people? Yay or nay?
If anyone objects to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, jeez.
I say neutral or supportive.
Agreed then. They have our blessing. For the happy couple.
Wow. I don't know if that's a jog or a
Power
walk.
walking?
Well,
kind of. The other one's not.
She's doing this, but...
Oh, hey, come on in. You know,
You want to see you come in?
really would have been better if we met over at Denny's.
Send some of my guys down there to start gutting the place. Turned out one of the houses was a crack den.
So?
We gotta get them out of there.
Why didn't your guys roust them?
Oh, nice. Bunch of white guys setting off caps in the ghetto. Get the donut squad to go down there and roust the shitbags.
Tony, it's not that easy.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, my.
How you doing, hon?
Ronnie, I'll go make some lunch, some egg salad.
Great. You hungry?
No.
When you're dealing with squatters' rights or anything having to do with the homeless, for that matter, it can get very tricky.
Bunch of fucking crackheads.
I understand. They're gumming up the works.
See, that's why you're a politician and not a businessman. Maximum value is the big picture. There must be $7,000 a copper pipe in there.
You probably took them out already.
All right, well, we'll take the $7K out of your rent?
Well, no. But...
Come on, Ronnie. Fucking figure it out.
It's all about Irina.
Yep.
Let's get married.
Whoa. Where'd this come from?
I don't know. Let's just go down to City Hall.
City Hall? What are we, schvugs?
Plus, a wife can't testify against her husband.
Oh, what?
You can't have a club, stay out all night getting high when you have a kid.
What if we didn't have kids?
Fuck that. What's the point of being married?
I mean, what if we can't? If I can't?
Why?
A long time ago, years ago, I had a medical procedure. My uterus got pierced.
Both of them?
There's only one.
You knew you were damaged goods and you never fucking told me?
Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ, how could you lie to me like that?
I was afraid that you wouldn't propose.
You don't get it, Adriana. I don't have a son. The Moltisanti name ends.
You said you'd still love me.
That doesn't mean I'll fucking marry you.
Wow.
Fuck. Jesus.
He's right. You could have more kids than the Kennedys. If you're married to some twat, what good is it?
Gotta have balance in a relationship.
You want my advice? Stay single as long as you can.
Oh.
Come on, what are you saying?
Oh, no offense. Marriage and I think don't jive.
Fair point.
Everybody I know is married.
Not everybody.
You love her, right? Then do the right thing. When the shoe was on the other foot, your spleen.
True.
Yeah.
What are you going to end up like my Uncle Junior?
Or worse, like Paulie.
Mm.
Alcohol.
So you can see the point in this is that Tony's talking about them people down there that they're, and it's like, but you, yeah, it's like.
The fact is, Mo, these people are criminals. They're drug addicts and dealers who've been occupying that house illegally.
It just
Crack addicts. I'll be back
criminals.
there living in 2 hours.
I appreciate that, but what do you expect me to do?
Get some of your people to handle it.
What people?
Well, we can't send whites in there. People of color. You run a youth gang outreach program, don't you? How about you take the $7,000 this is costing out of your end then?
Oh, come on. I'm putting it all on the line.
You should not have.
Some kids.
Why would people just jump? I would be the last thing I'd want to get myself.
When you think about it from a policing standpoint, it's just one group of recidivists beating on another. Let me tell you something else. Guys like Tony, you don't fool around with these people.
You don't work with these people when you don't have this kind of issues.
Yep.
My son. I don't know what he understands.
No.
His depth's very minimal.
Talk about your recent behavior in here.
You want to talk about that now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was weeks ago.
It was my judgment that at the time you were in crisis about Gloria's suicide.
Didn't you get the flowers I sent?
Problem solved.
I'm sorry, all right?
It's good that you're sorry, but no, it's not all right. The fact that you're angry is fine. But when it manifests itself in physicality, it becomes unacceptable.
Hey, I never laid a finger on you.
You loomed.
Threatened, definitely.
You definitely were trying to intimidate.
Yeah.
You lied to me.
I did not lie to you.
You withheld information about a very sensitive subject.
I'm not sure you're the
She
right
doesn't
to that
owe it to you,
information.
yeah.
Like, what are you?
And you may not believe this, but I did exercise impulse control. This thing with my son. And we got accosted by these crackheads. And the other one threw a bottle at my car. Now, it may not sound like much, but I let it go.
What were you going to do?
Well, in the future, I'll ask that you extend to me the same courtesy you would a crack addict.
All right, as long as we're being truthful here, opening up. I've been holding a grudge against you for recommending that Wendy Cobbler.
Well, she was a little weird.
That stupid bitch almost sent my daughter to Barcelona.
We had questions about this. Whatever she's got to say.
An Adam, Lieutenant.
I don't know who's going to make it through this.
Listen, I've been doing some thinking. I'm not happy that you lied to me, but I think I want to try and deal with it. I love you, Adriana.
I love you too, Christopher.
Match made now.
Are you high?
Probably.
You gotta start with that now?
I just want to be sure it's real.
It is real. I love you.
Vegas? Want to get married by some Elvis impersonator?
Would save money at least.
No, it's a sacrament, eh? Yeah, we'll have it in the great room or in the yard even if it's nice. Does your mother know yet?
First person I've told.
We'll decorate the whole house with mums.
Oh my. That's sad to know that's really happening.
That's
Yeah.
that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out my house, motherfuckers! The fuck out of style before we kill your asses, nigga! Fuckers got a knife!
All right.
Yo.
Don't come around here no more. That's my brother.
Get out of here, you filthy bitch!
Where's the kid?
That's what I'm wondering.
No.
I don't know how she didn't get shot.
A scream or anything.
I
She
told
just.
you, young people, that crack is some bad shit.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that.
Dr. Freed, 1,300,000. Mr. Tiffin, you take possession as of today.
For you.
What's this?
It's a music box.
Paddock?
Yeah, me and Ralph got lucky on a new real estate investment.
You actually did it?
Your name will never come up. It's just a little thank you, that's all.
AJ, what are you doing down there?
It's me, Calm. Down here with Bry.
Just borrowing some tools.
Mm-hmm.
Who could this be at the door?
Good morning.
Come in. What are you doing out in the cold?
Today I'll wait in the car, I think.
Why don't you want some coffee?
The motor is acting funny.
I was looking forward to seeing those pictures, though. Yeah, let Tony know you're here.
Sinking some anchors for Walmere.
Yeah. Carm sees right through all this.
4 months I'm up there like the man in the Iron Mask. Not one visit. Not even a fucking phone call.
Guy didn't reach out at all.
John, when do I ever complain? Even before I left, he was treating me like the ugly girl at the dance. I'm sucking wind, and he's rolling in it with that fucking Christ killer.
Esh?
Fucking Zellman. Fucking real estate scam. It's a different one now. I'm not sure what it is. All I know is fucking Ralphie's going around bragging about how much they're making. I know we talk sometimes. I tell you my problems, you tell me yours. And I have the highest regards for Carmine.
He thinks the world of you also.
This shit don't leave the table, right?
I'm hurt that you even have to ask.
I'll see you back at the office and make sure that she's on the list for the fundraiser. Hey.
Somebody.
You gonna be at the Bing tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll see you over there then.
Maybe you will.
Is it gonna be a nice house here now?
Nope.
I'm taking it. I'll put it on my card, okay? It's with my clothes.
Of course, I'll get the seamstress.
I'll tell you, though, the main thing about getting married, I can never be called to testify.
What do you mean?
A wife can't testify against the husband.
Oh, right. I don't think that's actually true.
What do you mean?
They did a whole murder she wrote about that.
Yeah, why aren't you spoken to any lawyers?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, it's a simple question. Can they make me testify or not?
The short answer? Probably. In an organized crime or RICO, believe me, if they want you to testify, they're going to find a way.
Yep.
And there's plenty more where that came from. There's a lot of poor families need affordable housing in Newark.
You know, I used to think what I did made a difference. But over the years, it's like shoveling shit against the tide. You know that.
I guess.
Hey, if it ain't us, it's gonna be somebody else. Really, I mean, what are we supposed to be, the only honest men?
Here's something I never thought I'd say. To the federal government.
Oh my.
Oh, no, scissors. Bad luck.
I can't count how many cheese melts I've made for Silvio in that thing.
Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead. You get it.
Having a good drive. Oh. Would not be doing this if you were with her.
No, she was
only. Like your wife, Carm, who does take care of you very well.
Tony?
You got anything to drink? Tony. What's going on?
What's going on here?
Look, want to just calm down and perfectly calm.
Oh my god.
Jeez,
Oh my god.
Come on, fast! No! Tony! No!
Oh my god.
Well, the girls in New Jersey, you had to fuck this one?
Cares, Tony.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh. I don't even. Everything he's been feeling, he just took out on that man for sure.
And I mean, I do think it. I don't know. He looks at it as
It was his
getting
property.
one over on me. How dare he even think he could, do such a what? He's gonna pretend like it's not a big deal, but
it definitely.
How dare you even think that this would be? And I don't know what. Well, he was. I don't know.
The whole thing's wild to me.
The song set him over. I think that got him thinking. He was already probably emotional. It's Tony, and he's already, he had everything from last episode too. So he's.
That's what I said. Everything has just came out on this guy. Like everything.
And I don't think it was about Irina. I think it was more of a.
Him not having that.
Well, it's a respect. It's Zellman disrespecting me.
Yeah,
Irina.
I'm with Tony's girl.
And I think it's how dare you, Irina, go for him after me?
This is.
Yeah, like I'm better than him.
Yeah.
I think it's that too.
There was definitely it affected
you just
his.
beat him with a belt in front of her.
Yeah.
Emasculating, and that's everything.
Yeah.
You just go into his home
and just
at any time of the night.
Yeah.
And he not even say get out of my house. He's
like,
hey, what Tony? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh, that one's gonna take me a while to process. We're talking because it's
happening. Well, we heard Zellman when he talked to I think the guy's name was Ronnie, the one he was doing the scam with. He said I feel like we should be punished at times. Well, I guess was that the punishment? You know what I mean?
You are in your own way.
Well, now you're tangled in with this kind of people who can
this is
jump
what
in
you're.
at any moment in time
that's what I
and
mean.
beat you with a belt.
Yeah. So in ways you have your own.
You are being punished in a way. Yeah.
For the price of money.
And it's just the hypocrisy of it all. Of you're targeting these low-income neighborhoods,
calling them criminals and crackheads.
Yeah, they are, but you're involved in all of it too. And without these type of people, you would not be able to run your business the way you need. These type of individuals
as
is how you make your money.
Criminal.
What do you? What are you talking about?
Somehow, there's classes in criminal, and you're just
I've seen you all work with drug dealers. Well, Tony doesn't do drug dealing, but people with his circle do it.
Where he works and everywhere he hires.
People,
and I mean, like.
Scam whoever. They were scamming people at that stock exchange place by robbing old people of money. Scamming them of their money. They scam everybody. I mean, it's. But I do think I can feel it building up to an ending where it's
just getting darker. I hate to feel dark, like there's a black cloud just hovering around. That's how, like a storm is about.
I think after that episode with Gloria, when we found out about Gloria, I feel like there's just been a darkness.
You just feel like the humor is not as there. Like you don't.
It's there, but it's still
not. It's very mild. Like there's way more.
Even like the humor after the crack house thing, where I told them kids that crack was
it really was
funny, but
it wasn't.
Like that situation
it really,
was so
at that particular
sad.
moment, didn't
like,
take away from what just, you could.
It's almost like before you could find the comedy in the situation.
But it's so bad.
It's so crazy. Like, it's real, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's too real.
We've all seen this stuff before.
Like,
we've all
the funniness is worn off. It's now become too real. But I mean, that's the show. I told you. I think it gets darker as it goes on, and it reaches a state where you almost the show becomes Tony's depression. It's it's I guess his mind that we live in almost. I don't know. But all right, that was a crazy one. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you later.